Good morning, y'all. It's Nicole with Nick's Village, www.nicksvillage.com, and I'm going to pull out a Capricorn reading. I'm going to get a Capricorn reading going for y'all. If you want a personal reading, Reiki, I'm a Reiki master teacher. Anointing foot wash where I'm getting ready to learn reflexology, so that's going to be even better than the amazingness it already was. But if you want any of those services, I teach an amazing inner child workshop. I'm going to actually go teach it to a group of people on Saturday in Trainer, Pennsylvania. Chosen Vessels. My friend Portia has me coming out. So I'm going to go do an inner child workshop and Trainer with a group of women, which is really exciting for me because I love those workshops. My mind has been going all week with okay, what's it going to be? But because I let spirit guide it, it's always intuitively guided. I think I know what we're doing, but I'm not quite sure as of yet. I'm very excited about having this opportunity to do this workshop. And if you have a need for a workshop like that, you can get in touch with me at my website. Again, it's www.nicksvillage.com. I do try to put the website and the link at the bottom of the video in the description. I'm not always really great about that, but I do try. I am saging my cards from the readings I've done so that the energy is cleared and the energy is focused on the Capricorn, which is where we want it to be. We're using the inner child cards for the reading, and we'll be using the Trust Your Vibes Oracle card for Oracle card for Capricorn. Just got done a yoga class. I thought I was going to have more time and maybe pull out 2 readings, but I don't know, depending on how long this one is. Because it's a lot more to it than just recording the video. You might see a 10-minute video, but by the time I do the reels and the pictures and upload it, it takes about half an hour sometimes, thinking of all of the hashtags. I have the hashtags pretty much on, they self-generate now on my keyboard on my phone, so there is at least that. So we'll move this over and let's get the rolling. So we're doing a Capricorn reading today. Please comment, like, subscribe, share these videos. It's really helpful. It helps me to be able to reach more people. It gives me the feedback of what I need and what I need to be doing, what I could be doing better. It gives me the feedback on what you guys like and what you don't like. So I'm always open to it. Please keep your comments kind. I'm not really into that mean stuff. I'm not into talking people greasy. If you want to do that, go somewhere else because I will delete you. I'm not that girl that's so hard up for followers that people can just say whatever they want to me. Not her. I read tarot because I like it, because I love it. I've been doing it for over 20 years. I read tarot intuitively. If I look at the cards and I see something that you as a tarot reader for 50 years don't see, that's because me and the universe have this connection. And tarot, the cards, are the way that the universe talks to me. Oh, yes. Capricorn, come on, get up in here. I'm ready. I'm ready for this Capricorn reading. Okay, let's see what we have for Capricorn. Cloak yourself in light, Capricorn. Cloak yourself in light. Card number 8, Beauty and the Beast. Guardian of Wands. And the Two of Swords. So again, real quick, I feel like I say this all the time, but I know that new people are coming through at different points and don't know. So there's the major arcana and a minor arcana. You got card number 8 of the major arcana. Major arcana is the fool's journey from 0 to 21. It represents this journey of someone who's just starting off, knows nothing, cares about nothing, just stepping out into the abyss with no tools to know, even though they have a little pack on their back with tools in it, but they just don't know what it is. And they're just going off into the abyss. And card 21 is them after they've made all of these acknowledgments and they've come to understand certain things. And it's them after they've been on this journey and the universe has shown them particular things. So there's this, in my opinion, in my understanding, we're all here because our souls need to evolve. There are things that our souls need to learn. And so we set up this life and we set up these obstacles and these things to show us these things that our soul needs to learn. And not just obstacles, sometimes great things also to show us what our soul needs to learn. And so that's what the journey is. The journey is you learning the things that your soul needs to learn. You have card number 8, which is Beauty and the Beast. Sorry, I needed water. My throat was dry. Beauty and the Beast. I'm feeling wisdom. I feel the very strong sense of something that has recently presented to you, Capricorn. Something that has recently presented to you is not attractive. It's beastly, so to speak. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be anything, because this is just a general reading for Capricorn. But whatever has presented to you recently and you've been like, hell no, nope, no parts. It's not me. It's not calling my name. No, it's the opposite of what I'd want. If that's how you're feeling about something, the universe is asking you to have the wisdom to sit with it, contemplate, to bring okay, so the universe is asking you to get in a place of love and compassion and empathy, a place where you're just in your Zen place, where you're sharing your love and you're not necessarily sharing it, but where you're radiating that. Get into that place and look at it. So maybe meditate, maybe do some breathing exercise, maybe do something really fun that you like, that like makes you just feel really good. And from that place, look at it. It has to be like this pure heart. Your heart has to be like in the right place to look at it. You're jumping, you're rushing to a judgment because of the way it appears to you, or the way it appears, not the the way it appears to you made you jump to a judgment about it. And the universe is asking you to have some wisdom and to go to a place of just love, a place of where you're just in your heart, where your heart is just, you're radiating that, where you've done something fun, you're in a good place, you're not high, but you're on the higher end of things as opposed to on the lower end of emotional things, where you're clear, where you're open and clear, I guess are the words I would say. And breathe for a second and look at it, because you might find that it's exactly what you need, it's exactly what you want, even though it is hideous. It's not attractive to you at first glance. And again, this could be a relationship, a job, maybe a home, maybe somewhere you want to go, you want to travel to. But I feel like the universe is telling you be wise, because there's something for you. Yeah, just because it's not wrapped up the way that you would wrap it up. It came to you in the bow is not on right, or it's not, like some people, I do the little triangles and then I fold the little triangle down so it's flat like that, and then I tape it. Maybe it didn't come like that. Maybe they just taped it all crazy. And you're like, I don't even want to look at it because it's a sight. I don't even want to know about it because it's a sight. And the universe is telling you, Capricorn, to look at it, to check it out. It might be a job. I keep hearing like it's a job. It might be a job for some of you, Capricorn. So check it out. Read the fine print. Read the benefits. Read that stuff. Get involved in really what it is. Maybe the work culture is better than any other work culture you've ever been in. Maybe they actually care about their employees or something. And not that it's a job, but if it's a job. So there's that. That's the Beauty and the Beast. And then we get to the Guardian of Wands. Wands are spiritual principles, but they're more lighthearted. They're more things that we go through every single day. And it's the Guardian of Wands. I feel like, Capricorn, like you are currently in a place where you understand something, some spiritual thing, some deep philosophy thing, Capricorn. You get it. And you're at a place where you should be blessing others with it. You should be sharing it with others. So, I feel like it's in connection with this. And I feel like if you can manage to look past the outwardly appearance and move forward, you're going to come upon this understanding of things, and you're going to bless the world with it. You should be blessing the world. Not even you should. If you feel drawn to share, you share, because that's kind of where the space that you're in right now, Capricorn. You're in a space of, you have some knowledge, and others need that knowledge. The whole world needs that knowledge. The whole world needs it. Something you have, something that the way you're looking at it is exactly 100% right. And it might come out of this thing that the universe is asking you to look at in a different way. But even so, there's wisdom behind that the universe is calling on from you. The universe is saying, Capricorn, you have wisdom. You know better than this. So maybe you just need to speak about that. But there's something that you need to be sharing with the world, Capricorn. And then we get to the Two of Swords. Swords are your struggles and your battles. So the first thing that came to me from looking at the card was it felt like you want to struggle within. Not you want to. You are going back and forth within about probably the thing that you aren't attracted to, that you don't want, but that your wisdom is telling you do want. And you're struggling with that. But that struggle is going away. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, is it a sunrise or is it a sunset? It's how I feel it. And I feel it going down. And I feel the sun setting on this struggle that you're having. This struggle, and I really feel like the struggle is with yourself, Capricorn. I feel like you're struggling between what you know in your head and what you know in your soul. And I feel like you have to decide which way you're going to go. And again, so the universe is telling you like to look beyond the outward appearance. If you do not, if you're like, I don't want to look beyond the way it's presented to me, there are things in that I don't like. It's okay, because the universe will present it to you again. So like the lesson's going to be learned anyway, Capricorn. But the universe is saying to you right now, if you can, you know better. Your wisdom is telling you what you should do. And you know. And the universe is kind of pushing you to go towards that thing that you kind of want to turn your back on. And it feels like you'll have a story to tell out of this because you have the wisdom, so you already know this lesson. But you kind of feel like you can't spread the lesson because you're not really doing it yourself. And so that's the struggle. But the sun's setting on that struggle because you're going to move one way or the other. Either the opportunity is going to go away, or you're going to turn your back on it, or it's going to come together and you're going to take the opportunity. So then we get Cloak Yourself in Light, which is your oracle card. Yeah, I'm sure, Capricorn, you know what's going on here. And that's for you to know. I can't give you any more information unless I was talking to you individually. As a collective, that's just what I have. Sadly, the world is filled with much dark, negative energy floating free in the atmosphere. Thankfully, most of this is impersonal, but nevertheless can be harmful to your spirit if you let it. You're presently exposed to such generic negative energies, possibly due to overwork, traveling too much, or simply being around too many people with inadequate time to regenerate. No matter the source of negativity, it's important to rise above it. Use your imagination and cloak yourself in protective vibrations of white light and self-love every time you leave the house. And if you remember, I was asking you to get to this place this is kind of the place you want to be, in a place where you're covered in light and you're coming from your own energy and not from energies around you. Do this as a matter of course, just as you'd put on shoes to protect your feet before stepping outside. Cloaking yourself in light deflects negative influences and prevents them from attaching to you and disturbing your peace. Don't be naive by denying the kind of energy you might be exposed to. Negativity happens. It's part of human nature in the five sensory world as a reflection of fear. So there's no point in being offended or afraid when you encounter it. Be proactive instead. Travel in your cloak of light wherever you go. So there you go. There's your Capricorn reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Again, if you want a private reading, it's www.nixvillage.com. And all kinds of things are on that website. Sign up, subscribe to it, subscribe to my YouTube, like, share, comment. Thank you. Have a good day.